Hear from some of our own KMSU students and also get an update from Dwayne the Weather Rock, and also a little fun art speed drawing session that you guys will have to stay tuned for that. But we certainly have a great show on hand for you guys today. And the Foodie Friends continues their journey across the city of Minot with trying out some more great food around the area. Guys, what do you have for us?
Way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Foodie Friends Show, the show where we try it before you buy it. I'm your host, Maya Smalls, joined by foodie experts
Ethan Wiley
and Mason Collins.
And today we're here with Me Mexico. So camera guy Matt Bosch is gonna bring our food for us.
Who has this first? Sure.
That sounds so exciting.
Today we will be trying Mason and I will be trying the tacos fundidos. So corn tortillas with al pastor meat, onion, cilantro, shredded cheese, and then it comes with a little sauce as well. And then Maya is going to be trying I believe it is a cheese enchilada with a salad. So, Mason's got to grab it for the gram. Yeah, any thoughts here before we dig in, you guys?
I need a fork. First thoughts so far?
Straight fire.
It's got a good amount of spice. The sauce is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Cilantro makes it better.
Oh yeah.
Mine is super cheesy, plus more cheese.
Really bad.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. I think we're ready for ratings.
All right, Maya, if you want to start us off.
I give this, what is this? A cheese enchilada. Oh my gosh. Cheese enchilada, I gave it a 7.
Respectable. Mason?
I think it will be added to my repertoire of things I will be eating here. So I would say that it's 7.5.
Solid. Nice. I think for me, this is easily like 8.7.
Solid.
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting. I'm a big fan. I like tacos.
Oh yeah.
That's all we have for today. Thank you guys for watching. We'd like to give a special thank you to Ricardo and Me Mexico for making this all possible. We'd like to also give a thanks for them for providing the sombreros as well. But again, we were the Foodie Friends. I'm your host, Maya Smalls, joined by foodie experts
Ethan Wiley.
And Food Dude Mason.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Great stuff as always from our friends over at the Foodie Friends Show, trying out the delicious food over there at Me Mexico. Job well done there, guys. And moving on from that, the National Football League Players Association Collegiate Bowl has been around for 11 years, which is intended to give NFL hopefuls a chance to showcase their skills. One of KMSU's own had the chance to go down to Pasadena, California and film the event. We're fortunate to be joined right now by Logan Dean on the show. Logan, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Cole.
Yeah, Logan, so you are a member of the video department at MSU. How did you get your start in filming for the football team?
So I would say the middle of my senior year at high school, some a recent graduate at Mulhall, where I'm from, reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to continue to do what I did throughout my whole high school life. And I was like, sure, why not? So then the video director we had at the time asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, sure. So then he just trained me into it, and I've loved it ever since.
So all your time filming for MSU football, building up to this, how did this opportunity come about to go down to Pasadena?
Yeah, so for one of our away games in Duluth, Minnesota, I would say he was he's helps us with all our video if we have problems like with our video program. So he came to the game and asked where the filmer for Minot State was because our film looked really well or looked really good, and then he walked up to me and asked me if I would ever be interested in that. I was like, yeah.
Awesome. Talk about your overall experience there. What did the days look like for you?
Every day was pretty much the same. Wake up at probably 7, 8 in the morning, and then film hour and a half, 2 hour practice in the morning, and then film another practice in the afternoon. And then we'd be done around 4 o'clock, and then I would have the rest of the night to do homework or just chill.
Awesome. So not just the NFL, but CFL and USFL personnel were there too. How much bigger or more important is the work being exposed to a bigger crowd than just the NFL, your filming work there?
To me, it makes me feel like that my filming is actually getting recognized. I've been doing this for so long, and I'm glad it's finally getting noticed. And I hope in the future it leads me to any of those professional football careers.
And your work was being praised by the likes of the Bowl film coordinator Chad Ostlin and former NFL coach Jeff Fisher. What does that mean to have that type of honor bestowed upon you?
To me, it's an honor to have a legend of an NFL coach like Jeff Fisher to appreciate the work that we all did. And I feel like one day I would actually get this opportunity because an actual NFL coach approved of liked everything that I did.
Well, we are very fortunate to have you on our team, especially, and when you continue on filming for MSU football under a new head coach, kind of talk about what's next. Are there any leaps or bounds that you can hope to make with the team?
I hope to film more stuff on the field, get some more highlight tape, highlight films to and then make the highlights myself. I'm also hoping to upload and upload all the film after practice so the players and coaches can look at it right away. And I think that'll boost my my resume so I possibly go somewhere.
That is awesome work you're doing there, Logan. Unfortunately, we are out of time, but thank you for being on the show to talk your experience down there filming for the NFLPA College Bowl, and we wish you the best of luck continuing in your filming journey and also being a camera guy for our show weekly. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Cole.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. You just heard Logan Dean just got done filming for the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl down in Pasadena, California, and also one of our own KMSU students. When we come back, be sure to hear from another KMSU student talking about his own sports podcast, and we'll also get an update from Dwayne the Weather Rock. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching MSU Inside Out.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. Cole, great show so far. Great interview, by the way.
And what do we have looking forward to for the second block?
Yeah, for the second block here, we're going to hear from another KMSU student who's going to be talking about his own sports podcast and how he's making an impact in the department. But real quick, we're going to take it to Dwayne the Weather Rock, who's going to give an update on the cold weather we've been having lately. So Matt, what do you have for us? Take it away.
Yeah, Dwayne, he's ready for the warm weather. I'll admit he is very ready for the warm weather, but he's very excited for one thing though. So we're going to ask him about what he's excited for. Let's kick it off to the Weather Rock for Dwayne.
Yo, check it. Check it, shit, me. I'm about to spit something stupid, yeah. Can't shame me. Rest in peace. I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk.
Thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, just so you know, it's spring break coming up next week, so we're super excited here, and people are going to be traveling a lot. One popular destination, Miami, Florida, of course. Currently 75 degrees with a high of 76 and a low of 69. Oh, I'd love to be there. Neil, take me because he's there right now. But unfortunately, we're in Minot, where it's currently snowing right now. It's currently 20 degrees, high of 20 and a low of 13. Across the state right now, Williston 17 degrees, Dickinson 14 degrees, Bismarck 49, and on the west side of the state, east side of the state, we have 26 in Grand Forks and 31 in Fargo. So we'll be having some snowstorms. Tonight at 10 p.m., we will be getting a lot of snow coming through the east side of the state, and we're going to get blasted with a lot of snow, and that's not else. For also road conditions, we do have some icy spots in the eastern side of the state, so please watch out for that if you're driving around North Dakota this weekend for spring break. For the 7-day forecast in Minot, for Friday and Saturday, we're going to get some snow and have like a high of 27 on Saturday. But when we get farther in, we're going to get less snow, a little more sun. We're going to be in the low 30s to high 20s. I'm excited for that. But I kind of hope that we have a little bit warmer weather. Trevin, you got any plans for spring break?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to go back home. I'll be stuck in Minot, but hoping for some warmer weather like Miami, Florida. But we are here in Minot. And here with me now is Parker Stria, com member and owner of the Stria Sports Podcast. Parker, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
So you do the sports segment for this show, Inside Out. You worked on the Saturday Showdown last semester, which covers the football team. And now you've created your own sports podcast. Safe to say you like sports,
yeah? I think so.
So when did your love for sports first start?
Growing up, family was really big into sports. I played it in high school, and then as I just started getting older, I started paying more attention to professional stuff, started looking more into it, YouTube, all kinds of different websites, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a lot of, as I've gotten older, I just kind of started looking more into social media and internet and stuff like that.
So could you explain what it is you talk about on your podcast?
So I'm primarily professional sports is what I do, because it's easier for me to look that up than a lot of college stuff. So I talk primarily about the NFL, NBA, relevant topics. I know last year I talked about like the Super Bowl. I talked about Tom Brady's initial retirement before he came back out of retirement. But I'm slowly kind of transitioning into more of like an interview. I want to get more content like that. So I'm kind of trying to figure out people I can interview around the state, and even I've kind of reached out to a couple bigger fish that I'm hoping I can get on.
Yeah, speaking on that, you just had an interview with the new MSU football head coach, Ian Shields. How did that go? What was that experience like?
And it was good. I was really excited to make it happen. We unfortunately had to reschedule for some miscommunication errors. But yeah, we met on Monday in the podcast room here in Swain Hall. It just went good. It was about a half-hour conversation. We were talking about just what his goals are for the team this season, what led him to Minot State, and kind of how he plans to push this team in the future, so to say. And yeah, it was just a good, easy half-hour conversation. Just like was a good talking ball with a guy who's been in business for, I believe, almost 30 years.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome. It should be good for the football team here. I'm hoping. So have to say, you recently had a baby. You're a dad now. She's 3 months old now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How have the past 3 months been? A little hectic, I would assume.
Yeah, they've definitely been a change as opposed to what I was used to for obviously the first 20 or so years of my life. But it's been good. It's, like I said, definitely a change. You have to adjust to her sleep schedule more than she's going to adjust to yours. But it's been good having a little mini me, as I kind of say. I have a bunch of little nicknames for her, and I'm just excited to be a dad. It's a little earlier than I would have liked, but I'm definitely not going to complain about her. She's a blessing, and I'm excited.
That's awesome. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
That's great. And also make sure to follow the Stria Sports Podcast on Instagram and check him out on YouTube at the same name, Stria Sports Podcast. Now, coming up after the break, we will be having another segment with Mason with an art segment, and yeah, we'll come back after the break.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MSU Inside Out for the final stretch run. Trevin, who do we have kicking us off here for the final minutes here of the show?
Yeah, we're going to toss it to Parker here real quick. So, Parker, MSU sports have been showing up this year, and how exciting is it to see them doing so well?
It's definitely nice. I'm really excited to see all of our spring teams have been performing really well this year, and I'm hoping they can all make it pretty far in their respective sport and on national championships and stuff like that. I know we just had a track star get a national championship in shot put, so that's pretty exciting. But the wins started coming, and they did not stop. Minot State baseball is starting their season off hot with a 9-3 record. The Beavers are coming off of a 4-game series with Southwest Baptist University that saw them win 3 of the 4 games. Catcher Mark Osana also won NSIC Player of the Week. In the 4 games against the Bearcats, Osana had a .688 batting average and hit 3 home runs. He also had 5 RBIs and a stolen base. The Beavers will have a week off before a 3-game series against the University of Sioux Falls next weekend. The historic first season for Minot State women's wrestling has come to an end. The Beavers recently concluded their first ever trip to nationals. Jasmine Gorder's name will be etched in Minot State history forever. Gorder became the first woman wrestler in Minot State history to not only record a win at nationals, but also a win in the championship bracket. Aside from Gorder, Nina Sandoval also picked up a win at nationals before losing in the consolation bracket. Annika Gottlieb unfortunately did not pick up a win at nationals, but is still a huge part of the foundation of this new program. With the national tournament firmly in sight, the Minot State men's hockey regular season will end tonight. The Beavers currently have a record of 30-3, which is one of the best in the entire ACHA. They beat the University of Jamestown Jimmies 2-1 last night in a ranked battle in Jamestown. The Beavers will also be battling the Jimmies one more time tonight to end the regular season. The Jimmies are 21-9 and are on the outside looking in when it comes to the national tournament. Minot State will certainly have their hands full with a team who has nothing to lose. The puck drops at 7 o'clock tonight at the Mesa Arena. The ACHA National Tournament kicks off this weekend for women's hockey. The Beavers will kick off tournament play against the University of Miami, Ohio. This is the first time that the Beavers have played the Redhawks since January 2020. Minot State outscored Miami 7-3 in that two-game series. A win next Thursday would keep the Beavers out of play on Friday and would give them an early game on Saturday. Cole, our men's and women's hockey team, regular season's ending, but they do have national championship aspirations for both teams. But I also just heard that Minot High's boys basketball team is competing at the state tournament. How did that game go?
Yeah, first of all, we want to wish a good luck to both the men's and women's hockey teams here on campus. They certainly have the potential to go far, like always every year. But like you mentioned, Parker, we just got word from Fargo that Minot High boys losing in the first round of the state tournament to Grand Forks Red River. I believe it was a buzzer beater, so tough loss, but certainly hope to finish strong for the Minot High boys the rest of the state tournament in the consolation bracket, but wishing all the seniors the best of luck in their respective futures. That being said, we're going to take it to Mason, who has a live art drawing competition with one of our own. Mason, tell us more about it.
Thank you so much, Cole, and welcome to the speed drawing contest. I am Mason Collins.
I'm Grant Gathman.
All right, and so what we've got going on today, we are going to be receiving a prompt from a fellow KMSU associate. Got it. And we will each have 1 minute in total to draw. And now, our prompt is draw the goat, but also literally
Include lasers
if possible. All right. So
All right.
Grant,
I will be drawing the goat. Now, I think that the goat in general is sort of a vague topic, so I'm going to make it so anyone can enjoy this drawing. So we're going to start off with a basic head shape right here. This is a circle. We're going to be adding some eyes. We will also include a smile of sorts.
absolutely.
With some nice pearly white teeth.
Now,
Add
Grant,
that in there.
Grant, if you were to tell me who the goat is, who would you say?
Oh man, you know, that's such a tough question. There are all sorts of people who come into that bracket. You know, obviously, Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver in the NFL for a while. I love, you know, MF Doom, Mad Villain. He's the GOAT.
Yes, sir.
You know, I love Frank Ocean, but I mean, I'm trying to get anyone into this drawing. I'm not really trying to stir up drama or conversation. Let's get some lasers shooting out of these eyes. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful eyebrows.
There we go.
Right, and that is it. Thank you so much, Grant. And can you just give me a little brief explanation?
I mean, I don't know much else what is there to explain here. I mean, this is pretty. I mean, this is like.
It's pretty.
It is very pretty. I mean, I couldn't imagine a better visual representation of the goat if I tried. This is perfection incarnate.
I think I will take a crack at it then. Are we ready to start the timer?
We're starting the timer in 3, 2, 1. Begin drawing.
All right. So I'm going to be doing my rendition of the goat. I'm going to give him some big ol' ears.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, Mason, what head shape are you going for here in this drawing? Are you going for more of a square head or something more circular?
You might think that it would be like a normal head.
Yeah.
But then you see this and you go, okay,
Yeah.
sure, it's kind of squarish. But then you see this.
Oh, no.
And I would like, I'm going to be drawing the goat as I interpret it, which I'm going to be drawing the goat of drawing.
I see.
Which, if
Bob Ross.
anyone knows, it is Mr. Ross
Oh,
himself.
man. Look at that line work.
So I would like to say that I think I'm somewhat of a Bob Ross myself.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think anyone would argue with that, Mason.
I'm kind of like the Mozart of drawing.
We got 10 seconds left on the clock. Mason, fill in those lips there.
Yep. And there he is.
He's got a nice.
He's kind of got a beard, I think.
Your time's up, Mason.
He kind of looks like something straight out of was that Nick's show?
Rocket Power.
Yeah, a little bit.
He looks like Tito from Rocket Power.
I would say that's honestly perfect.
Yeah. Do you want to hold up our presentation here? So, as you can see here, this is the GOAT. I included lasers in mine as requested by the prompt. Mason did not include lasers, however, he did create a fantastic drawing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the MSU Draw Off competition. We are going to have this piece of paper on the KMSU Instagram. You can vote for who the winner was, and maybe in the future we will do another contest where the winner will fight someone else. Cole, what did you think of our little art contest here?
I wish I was that talented. I'll say that much at drawing.
Yeah, just great drawings. You should have included the lasers though, Mason, even though it's awesome.
It's tight
awesome,
coverage,
awesome picture
we'll
of Bob Ross.
We'll give him a pass for that.
Coming up after a short promo, we'll be wrapping up the show. Don't go anywhere, you're watching MSU Inside Out.
Destin Hall. My major is broadcasting, specifically journalism. I've always liked photography. I just like to be that guy with the camera. I like interviewing the people. That's just something I always wanted to do. My grandpa always read the newspaper, so I wanted to take that and write in the newspaper because I know he'll be proud. So I want to get all my classes in right now so I can have a lot of experience in the field. So as soon as I get out of college, I can find the job that I really want to do. The people here, very wonderful. It's like a big family. They'll always have your back, and that's what I like about it.
I'm Shalom Bear, and I'm from Kalispell, Montana. I'm a junior. You do a lot of hands-on classes. I've never done newspaper writing until now. I think it's great to be able to actually practice that. When I graduate, I'll actually have pieces that I've written. I definitely am interested in politics in general. I've been trying to focus on things that really interest me. That way I have experience in the things I'm interested in.
Welcome back to MSU Inside Out. And Cole, what a great show we had today. So it was good to hear from the foodie friends again, and also hearing from our very own Logan Dean and Parker Stria with interviews. What else did we see today?
Yeah, we saw a great weather update from Dwayne The Rock and our own Matt Bosch as well. And very fun speed art speed drawing with our own Mason and Grant. And so that was kind of a fun little segment to incorporate on the new show. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for us. And so yeah, be sure, guys, remember, next week is spring break for Minot State. We won't have an Inside the Dam podcast or B- podcast, and also Inside Out will not be going live next week. So you guys all enjoy your time off. Hope it is a great one, and we will see you guys 2 weeks from now. Thank you for watching MSU Inside Out.